going on, guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you the most in-depth action figure reviews here on YouTube. And today we're taking a look at WWE Mattel Elite Series 110, featuring Roman Reigns, Rhea Ripley, and Bruno Sammartino. If you are interested in grabbing any of these figures from Elite Series 110, they are now available and shipping from ringsidecollectibles.com. When you guys shop, use promo code FORLIFE to save 10% off your order. I don't know if it's me or what, but I feel like it's been a while since we've gotten our last Elite set. Elite 109, I feel like we reviewed this on that set on the channel quite a while ago, and it really kind of been like we're just sitting here in limbo for the next set to drop. So 110 is in stock. I'm sure we're going to be getting a lot more WWE figures coming in real soon from ringside. Some more greatest hits ultimates coming up, the next ultimate edition wave. So we're starting off the summer with a bang with Elite 110. Roman Reigns, of course, we've seen plenty of Elite Romans, especially we just got that awesome ultimate edition. But for the first time, we're getting the brand new undisputed WWE Championship belt with the gold center plate here. Looks pretty nice. If you guys want to get a quick close-up of it in the box, I actually do dig it. It does have the Roman side plates, and this is a new head sculpt for Roman. It doesn't look awful, but I don't know, something about it does look off when this was revealed at Access. I feel like it's okay, but not really what I wanted for a Roman head sculpt. I don't know, just something looks off on it. Doesn't look exactly like him, but you get your standard Roman accessories, you get the other interchangeable hands, so that is a nice feature. We're getting a kind of somewhat of a new updated Roman. Rhea Ripley, this is probably the figure I'm most excited for. I know they used some new tooling for Rhea to make her look a little bigger. Obviously, she's got a very unique physique, and her last Elite is just so outdated. And even this one, I feel like they are kind of always behind the 8 ball when it comes to Rhea. I feel like she's changed up her look even more so, but this white attire looks nice. You get the Women's SmackDown Championship belt, the interchangeable hand. She looks awesome. And we're getting Bruno Sammartino back in the Elite Wave. This was, again, supposed to be a Target Greatest Hits Legends figure. You can see we did have this, I forgot the series, very early on. We had one Elite Bruno, and that's all we really got. So it's nice we're getting him back. It pretty much is a repaint with the updated technology. You got the double jointed pinless arms there. He does have the green trunks versus the blue trunks that came with the original release. I do not have that figure in my collection, unfortunately. I know, I just was kind of slept on it. I had it, a chance to buy it a few times over the years. I was just like, do I really need it? But you know what? With this, the updated technology, I feel like this is definitely one I'm excited for to unbox. But for your packaging, you get your standard Elite style packaging. You can see how flimsy these boxes are. I feel like they're already a little creased, and Ringside packed them pretty well. But let's flip to the side. You'll see the nameplates for each. Flip over to the other side. I love these large images. You got Roman, Rhea, and Bruno Elite Series 110 with the Elite Collection logo on the bottom. On the back, you get the images as well as the other figures in the wave. 7 figures in this Elite set. We're starting off with 3, and we will review this set in the next video. But enough chatting. Let's get all 3 of these figures out of the packaging and see what they're all about. And starting us off, we are going to look at Bruno Sammartino. So let's take a look at the accessories that are included with this figure. You will get a set of the interchangeable mic open holding hands, with the other one being on the figure, as well as a set of fisted hands. This figure, just like the Elite 25, does come with that Hall of Fame podium. You can see it does have that translucent look to it with a nice blue. The microphone is detachable, so you can kind of plug it in there when you need to, or move it, or to readjust it. It pops in really easy. And again, this is pretty much the same that we've gotten with the Elite 25 figure. He also does come with his Hall of Fame plaque. We'll zoom in, get a better look for you guys. You can see it says 2013 Hall of Fame Bruno Sammartino. On the back, just kind of a light brown. I think this is a little different in coloration from the prior Elite. I actually do have this plaque and that podium for a Hall of Fame Hogan that I did a custom. But again, I do not have the original Bruno Sammartino in my collection anymore. I actually just bought him for that podium and plaque for my Hogan figure, but that was a long time ago. We're talking Elite 25. Now, mind you, this figure was supposed to come out with the Legends Greatest Hits. For some reason, it didn't make the shipper. I don't know if there wasn't enough room for it, so he got slotted into Elite 110. You can see he does look great. I do like the head sculpt. It is very similar to what we've gotten before, kind of the side part to his hair. See the nice sculpting here in the back. He does have the chest hair. He does have that forearm hair on there if you guys want to get a quick close-up. Looks pretty good. He does kind of have like a greenish coloring to his trunks. The Elite 25 did have the blue. I kind of like the look of the green, something a little different. Does have these nice big beefy legs. Does have the socks that come out with these short boots. Take a look at the back of the figure if you guys want to. I'm glad we're getting another crack at Bruno. I feel like this is definitely needed. I didn't pick it up early on in the Mattel line. Here's another opportunity for guys who missed out like me. So since I do not have the other Bruno Elite in my collection, I figured it'd be fun to compare Bruno Sammartino versus some other iconic WWE legends. So on the left, we have the Ultimate Edition Andre the Giant, and on the right, we have the Ultimate Edition WrestleMania 1 Hulk Hogan. Let's acknowledge our Tribal Chief Roman Reigns with this brand new Elite Series 110 figure, but let's take a look at all the interchangeable hands that do come with this figure. So you will get a set of the mic open holding hands with one of the hands having the glove hold on there. You also will get a set of the finger pointing hands with the other one on the figure up there, as well as a set of the fisted hands. You can see this one does have the glove mold on there versus the other one on the figure. You also do get your red leg, which we've seen many times before, for your Bloodline Roman Reigns. And for the first time, we are getting the brand new undisputed WWE Championship belt with the gold plate on the center plate here. Looks really nice. He does have the Roman side plates on there. If you want to remove it off the figure, it actually fits him a lot better than the Elite 109 Seth Rollins belt. That new belt came out, and I feel like it didn't really fit the figure too well. So here are a brand new title edition side by side if you guys want a quick comparison, but I'm really liking the look. Something about this center plate looks really nice and sparkly, has a nice finish to it. I cannot wait to get the Cody Rhodes one, and I got a question for you guys. So are you guys going to put this on your Roman Reigns Elite here? Are you going to put on your Ultimate, or are you going to take this off and throw it on your Ultimate Edition Cody Rhodes? Because that's probably what I'm leaning towards doing. For the Roman figure itself, it's not bad. I will say the head sculpt and the packaging looks a lot more like Roman. You will see kind of has the cut here on the beard. It's not fully connected, kind of like a tapered beard. So I do like the look of that. It actually, like I said, it looks a little bit better out of the box. I will say I do have a better likeness too here with Roman. I can see your traditional wet slick back hair for Roman. Nice sculpt here. It does have the nice tattoo detailing as well. Let's zoom in and get a closer look at those beautiful tattoos. You'll see the Roman logo on his gauntlet, as well as the one finger. Pinless arms. He does have the back tattoo on here as well. Looks really good. And the rest is your traditional standard Roman. You can see the design on his boots. He does kind of have more of a brighter red finish on this Elite versus these most recent Ultimate Edition. You do have the Roman logo on the inside at the boots. So again, your standard kind of attire for Roman. He's had this for years. But you are getting a new head sculpt with this figure and a brand new title, which I say looks really good. For your Roman Reigns comparison, so obviously if you have any other Elite Romans, they are pretty much the same formula as this brand new Elite Series 110, but I did bring in two of the Ultimate Edition Roman Reigns figures to kind of give you some comparison. So on the left, we have the Ultimate Edition Series 14 with the bigger torso, and the most recent release, Ultimate Edition Series 20 with that new revised specific torso for Roman. You can see the different coloration as far as the lays, a brighter red versus the darker red on the most recent one. Even the boot coloration here is a little different. Even the logos, they look to be angled a little differently on the boots of the Ultimate versus this brand new Elite. We did have the customized WWE titles, the Universal and WWE Championship before it became the Undisputed, so you can see the differentiation. This kind of was somewhat similar to what this was going to go for. They did kind of put the gold on the finish here, which was not on the original plates. But you can see again how they stack up. Obviously, the Ultimates are a little taller. If you guys were curious to see what this brand new Elite Series 110 head and title looks like on the Ultimate Edition Series 20, it does fit pretty good. The skin tone does match. I will say the head is a little loose. It does pop off a little easier than I would like it to, but that looks pretty spot on. And you know what? I was a skeptic of this head sculpt, but in hand, I think this looks pretty damn good. And how could we not? Here is the brand new Undisputed Championship belt on its current champion. We have the Ultimate Edition Series 21 Cody Rhodes. This belt looks so beautiful on this figure. I definitely will be tracking down a few more to throw on my Cody figures until we get an official Cody Rhodes Undisputed Championship belt release with his own custom side plates. But this looks really nice and clean. And the last figure we're taking out from this set is Rhea Ripley. So I was so excited when this figure was revealed. Mattel really retooled her body to give her more of that unique size. You will see the size difference in this figure versus her prior Elite. But accessory-wise, you do get a set of the interchangeable mic open holding hands. You can see one hand actually does have some tattoo detailing on there. Looks pretty good. She does come with a SmackDown Women's Championship belt, which we have seen before. You can see on the side, she does have her custom side plates for Rhea Ripley if you guys want to see it off of the figure itself. Looks pretty good. Nice vac finish. Again, the resized belt, which we have been seeing a lot more frequently with the Women's Championship belts. But this figure just looks spot on. Look at this head sculpt. I mean, I know it's a little outdated for Rhea. Obviously, she's got the longer hair before she went out on injury, but look at that. You got the slick, wet, jet black hair on Rhea. You can see the earrings on here as well. I mean, if you look closely, you can see the nose rings are sculpted in there. She's got the black lipstick on. Just looks really good. I really do like the likeness to it. Again, if you guys want to take a look at the back of her hair, just captured it so well. You can see even her collar has mommy on it. And look at the attire. Just pops really, really well with the white and the purple here. You got all the chains, all these sculpted detailing on here. Even this like kind of strap over her legs. And look at her legs. They got all these freaking sick tattoos, which were obviously not on. Well, I believe the legs were exposed, but I feel like her arms were really covered with the last Elite figure. And you didn't get all her tattoo detail. This looks really good. Take a look at her boots as well. Or this nice sculpt over here with these studs. Take a look at the back. Look at all these tats, man. Even her arms. Like, look at her arm here. She's got this nice, awesome sleeve. I'm sure she probably has more tattoos now, and this figure is outdated. Does have that on her hand as well. You guys want to look at the forearm and the bicep. Even this arm here. I love Rhea Ripley. Her gimmick. I love her freaking entrance song. Motionless in White is one of my favorite bands. But this figure does not disappoint. I do want to point out, this is a painted torso. So mine does have, you can see some nicks here. Or some kind of silver paint bleeding on from somewhere. But look at the size of this back. She's got a very wide, muscular back. And you can see it really was designed to show that and reflect that here with this figure. I really do like it. The bigger arms on this figure as well, so definitely new part choices for Rhea. This figure just looks so damn good. Starting off our comparisons, we have a few different Ultimate Edition figures to see how Rhea stacks up size-wise versus them. So on the left, we have the Ultimate Edition Asuka, and on the right, we have the Ultimate Edition Charlotte Flair. Comparing the new Elite 110 Rhea Ripley versus her prior release figure in the Elite 102, you can see the difference in the size variation. Look how much bigger this torso is than her prior release. She just looks so freaking small. So she does actually have all the tattoo detailing on her legs, and it is the same boot mold. So for some reason, I thought she had more tattoos. I don't know if they added maybe a few more on her legs. But for the most part, they seem to be the same. But you can see, again, just look at the size of this figure, especially on the back. Look at her wide back, muscular back that you are not seeing with her prior Elite figure. Just so much bigger and bulkier. I'm going to say the arms are bigger too. Look at the size of the arm. She's got more muscle definition to it. Obviously, it does have the tattoos coming through, but she did have this purple sleeve, so you are missing some of the tattoo detailing on here. If you guys wanted to get a look at these head sculpts here, somewhat similar. The head, she is a little darker with her new figure. This one's a little more pale, the Elite 102. So I don't know if you guys would want to do a head swap, but personally, I do like the new head better. I just really love this brand new Elite Rhea Ripley. One last comparison for you guys here. So we have the full Judgment Day minus JD, who is coming soon. We do have the Elite 107 Finn Balor. We have the Elite 109 Damian Priest and the Elite 109 Dominic Mysterio paired with this brand new Elite Series 110 Rhea Ripley. If there's one gripe, and this is a minor complaint, I love the white attire. I really wish she would have came in the black and purple to kind of match all of her counterparts here. If you guys have enjoyed this video review, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you will be grabbing any of these figures from Elite Series 110, or if you will be passing. While you're at it, don't forget to turn on those notification bells. Stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my channel. My personal take on these three figures, Bruno Sammartino, is one that I appreciate coming out again. I feel like I passed on him a while ago. I feel like since the Mattel line has evolved, I've kind of needed this figure in my collection. I don't have the original one in my collection. I did quite a while ago. I will say this is probably a better version. I do like the green tights or trunks a little better. He does have the double jointed pinless arms. He's got, it's not true FX technology, but the head sculpt paint applications do look a little better. I feel like anytime Mattel kind of re-releases an older figure kind of to modern day standards, it's going to be better. That's just my opinion. I really do like this figure. It comes with the same accessories, so you're not really missing out there. As far as the Roman Reigns figure goes, I will say I really do like this figure. The head sculpt, looking at it right now through this camera here, I think it looks exactly like Roman. And when I first saw images of this head, I was like, wow, that's really rough. Does not look great. One of the worst heads they've ever done. But I'm really blown away. It just looks really good in person. I think it captures kind of a current day Roman Reigns. I do look at like the taper a little bit in the beard where it's not connected to the sideburns. Doesn't have that full beard. Really does have that nice Roman Reigns look to it. You do get the brand new Undisputed Championship belt, which looks gorgeous to me. No complaints here. I feel like I've been waiting for this for a while. And really try to save my money and not buy any custom belts from those awesome belt customizers out there. I'm glad I waited because this belt looks pretty good. Like I said, I will definitely be tracking some more to throw on some of my Cody Rhodes figures. And Rhea Ripley, without a doubt, her best Elite figure. No complaint, no gripes here for the most part. I really do like everything about it. Like I said, it's just kind of, I know it's a very unique attire she wore. Obviously, she didn't wear this in another color. It came in the white. I kind of would have just liked to have seen a Rhea in the black and purple to go with the rest of my Judgment Day figures, but that's a minor complaint. I'm sure we're going to get her in Ultimate Edition form at some point, right? It's a no-brainer. Her with the new Women's Championship belt, and probably in the black and purple, I guess, to match everyone else. But this figure is probably one of the best elite female figures that Mattel has done. Love the size on this figure. You can see how much better she is than her prior figure. Has more weight in her back, more size in her arms, just really captures Rhea Ripley's unique likeness. So I recommend all these figures. They are now available and shipping from ringsidecollectibles.com. When you guys shop, they use promo code FORLIFE to save 10% off your order. Before you go, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. Thank you so much for tuning into this video review, and I'll catch you all on the next one.